Guess who's back?
Gungi's back.
Oh, God. Hi, I'm Element.
I am Choco, and we are the DYAD in the Force.
We accidentally saw the thumbnail for this video, so it's the cat's out the bag. Episode 6.
Episode 6.
Tribe. As always, timestamps in the description, so go ahead to the reaction if that's all you want to see. Last week, we had an amazing lore episode alluding to the Zepho with this guardian thing shooting lasers. We're hoping that all of this is connected in some way.
We'll see if there's any more tall necks that are back in the original storyline for the Bad Batch that was written way back in the day. Had them going to Kashyyyk.
Bigger question is, if we see Gungi, does that mean we will see other younglings? Could they be alive? We'll have to see. Let's get to episode 6. Yeah. Tribe.
I'm also curious if we're going to have any lore that would have come from the time they spent with the Wookiees in the Thrawn trilogy from the expanded universe. If they'll use this as an opportunity to bring any of that into canon. So we'll see.
Well, Disney has largely brought more legends into canon than George Lucas ever did. So
absolutely. George Lucas was originally anti-Wookiees being able to use the Force. I like those astromech heads on those like big old bodies. I just got a very uncomfortable thought. When was Phys Gore running around the galaxy?
Echo or Omega? Most Omega.
They know. Yeah, buddy. I'm not sure if what timeline are we in?
I don't know, because there was a time jump, and I don't know what that time jump is.
Well, we know he's alive right now. It's the same food that Luke eats.
What's wrong? You don't have to be afraid of us. It's okay. Eat.
Oh, Gungi, buddy.
He's seen some things. He's such a good boy.
He's smiling right now. You see it? He's got a little smirk on him.
I mean, he's home. Look at him.
He's the goodest boy.
They did such a good job on him. Like, look at his fur.
Yeah. Got them a couple of extra million polygons since Clone Wars.
Yeah.
They're swarming us.
Hey!
Hold your fire.
Did we not see those in KOTOR?
He says they will not attack unless we...
When you're in the Shadowlands?
I can't remember what the creatures look like. It's been a minute.
The Empire incinerated the entire village.
Thanks a lot, Empire. I'm sorry.
The Empire destroyed our home too.
Hold on, did the Wookiees get more fur polygons? Did they lose scales? Hell yeah. Never really see him fight.
He looks like a big old thumb.
He didn't have that pauldron in the gathering, did he?
No. And it looks awesome.
Mm-hmm. It's that asymmetric style. It's that Black Chrysanthemum style.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I know Gungi looks great, but these other Wookiees remind me of KOTOR Wookiees.
These other Wookiees are like one step ahead of Rebels Episode 1, where they just look like brown Gumby.
Her name is Yana. She appears to be leading them.
We are returning him to his homeworld, but he doesn't know what village he's from.
That's right. He was taken, not taken,
Don't start that.
He started his training as a very young infant.
And he's been one for the last 40 years.
That's true. How old is he now? Do we have a birth date?
No, and I'm curious what the gestation is like.
Oh, we're going to go inside a Roshir. No? Just touching it? Dang. I need this lore.
Talking to the tree?
Oh, man.
This planet belongs to the trees.
If,
Allies in this fight. Take all the allies we can get.
I mean, the Wookiees' belief is that all of the trees are one big tree. What if this planet is also like a light side nexus because of how much life?
Wrecker's just another
Wrecker.
Wookiee. Oh, that's so funny to refer to them as both as kids. Oh, I want them to be best friends.
I know, just want like a kids bunch where it's Gungi, it's Omega, it's Little Hera, you know, like
Young Jedi Adventures.
yeah.
Not bad.
Wookiees are like, yeah, it's our saliva.
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
You know, I'm satisfied.
And he didn't die. I don't know what you were thinking with Weizen Gore and your uncomfortable thoughts.
Listen, we were on an all-droid ship, and there was this crazy guy running around the galaxy trying to create droid supremacy and then replacing droid body parts with Wookiee body parts.
Gungi's back. There's a possibility that the other gathering younglings may have survived, given that Grogu was also taken away. And we might see that in Mandalorian Season 3, how that happened. There's plenty of hope for yet more survivors out there. Bad Batch runs into Quinlan at some point. I'm going to lose my SHIT.
Curious, yeah, because I'm going to make a video on it. I'm curious what the reaction is going to be, because I've seen people like complaining that they need to move the plot forward. And I feel like Mega finding her place in the galaxy is the plot. You know what I mean?
All this side stuff with like the clones and going AWOL and stuff, it is essentially a side plot.
Yes, it's very intriguing, and I want to know more about it, but it is not the main plot.
I said this before last week too. Still 16 episodes in this season, so we have a lot of time. So why don't we just enjoy the time that we get to do all these other things? Learning about Rashir trees and how they weep when they leave and sing when they return. You know, asking for its help. There's a lot of lore out there we don't know.
Force is the energy field of life, and this planet being so full of life, that absolutely had to have been the Force. And it's really interesting if this is the way that Wookiees interact with it, because it also goes back to how Buryaga sees the Force, and Zeb and his people, how they interact with the Force. And like there's just different cultures all across the galaxy that view the Force differently, call it by a different name, and interact with it in a unique way. And I'm all here for finding out all of that. You know, I love it.
So when we have episodes like this where they have to move the plot forward, it's all the plot. Everything is the plot, really.
I mean, that last line was them moving the plot forward. There's no place that's going to be safe in this galaxy for these kids.
I wonder where that's going to take them. And I wonder what...
Cleveland.
I wonder if there's space for Crosshair where they end up, because I'm still holding out hope. I've made it a challenge that if he does not find his way back to the Bad Batch this season, I will do the Hot Ones challenge.
Okay, I'll do it. I mean, I love me some wings. So.
Yeah. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the Hot Ones challenge. I don't know. We'll think of something to do while we're eating wings and going step by step. But let us know in the comments if you have any ideas for that. So that'll do it for this reaction for Bad Batch Episode 6 Tribe. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. All this helps us grow the community and helps others find a community that is safe for them to love Star Wars. But that's it. On to the next one.
For Light and for Life.
We are all the Republic.
And may the Force be with you always.